Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelin bringing to the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Deputy CEM announces State Tourism Department support for Monolith Festival. 53-year-old BA graduate honoured for remarkable achievement. Taxi Drivers Union protests against unfair authorization of taxi rules. And Prestone provides PSF shooting investigation updates in the assembly. And now the news in detail. On the 21st of September, following a meeting of the Executive Committee, Deputy Chief Executive Member 21.SEPTEMBER addressed the media with exciting news for the cultural enthusiasts of our state. It was revealed that the Tourism Department of the state has committed to fully fund all expenses for the upcoming Monolith Festival scheduled for December this year. In a gesture of prudent planning, the Executive Committee has also decided to allocate approximately 10 lakhs as an emergency fund for any unforeseen requirements during the festival. Furthermore, Deputy Chief Executive Member 21.SEPTEMBER hinted at additional developments to be discussed during the upcoming meeting scheduled for Friday.
Kebanyakan kalau bangin rakyat ka supplementary statement ni kebanyakan apa nangka supplementary demand maka jinun kam terki gaji dia bagajing perlu persep jongka hasil atau mas list councils man soai nuksai pi kawai kadi council ka larai banyak cakmar gaji dia berka Monolith Festival agaba ka state government ng baga tourism department kan berlu dige expenditure warla ka taru na leng usul kan abandon some budget gaji dia berka art and culture kabang imis ban pendung ka budget hakani ka session ka bladep na daw ngidon ka banra biang ika supplementary statement hakani ka special session na siya kabangin ermak kendiat na kabanta ka art and culture bang dia ban pelut kendiat let's say ki jinon kam ba mono mana hak ni hang tai haji dia berkani ka Monolith Festival kebaru haji dia berka pension jongki MDC ada biti ba don ki MDC ki beralih syah high court lu ban dawa haji dia berka pension jongki haji dia dia mang kaleng jongi ila issue bo biang akan dika supplementary statement jongi na kabanta ka pelut ki dia berka tu ningun ki MDC bagi don gamban ayah ka pension ke jongki don ka tukar ni jing pelut badan kam kerki agak bayar dia legislatif jungi kita taruh ngina bu biang ka erma kat pane nang ba kini ban pelut hari ni ki kendiat pol shwa ba ka financial year nang ta ka education department ru ha last session ikan don allocation e buki haji dia berka education department dia bentaru ngina bu kat tu ni ka phone na ka bantara education department nang bang ini ban pelut haji dia bagi jing pelut apa ka education department kita gelong kat tu kan ni ki bayar day bad ka financial statement ni ka bang yong ka supplementary statement dan supplementary demand ka bagin place la shai ka sini kawai ki jing dia berka jing don kam kerki katrai ka pikan mau kan ni ka stage executive committee ka adap bila ong bala idon kam makumnu ban pe ba ka jing ka jing tri kam jung ki snong ki thau kam tam ka jing nang bon jung ki jing sniu ling bagi babun ki jing sniu bar kum juru ka jing dai bat ka jing rung ka thap jung ki digi bri ki bana bar klem ki nu ki regulation ka bishai te kum tang ila penbe na ka isi bagi wan ba ay ka amendment ya ka Administration of Ilaka Act 1991 kabagi wan ra ka amendment bill menta 2023 hakani ka ilaka hakani ka Administration of Ilaka second amendment bill arjar arpulai inyo ya ka ban pendung ya ka teng jongki senglong mi ki sang samla kandon ka social vigilance committee nang ta komjuru hajinga dei ador bardong ador barsnong bat ka kamram juga dor barsnong kamram juga dor bardong bat bakan long mandatory hajinga dei bat ban maintain ya ka snong register ne ka record snong bang aban ong kenang bangin sotho ba ki bawan song wan sa dei bandon ki record ki basai kenang ban light na ki kam sniu bang employee ka ban yo ro ban sotho Ada don kanu nuga jingla sniuru lengba kiri kuat ngin state ban yo ban identify. Kani orang very important nomor ba ngidon kam ban wanra ayaka ambition betang hak ilaka wan hak isnong kitau ki jungi. De kita kilong kalau way pat ka bill ke bangin wanra ke bang very important kadoni ke urgency kumba kita pa jinja Manipur mana kan ni pabon kwan pet sini. Saya kiwi jelar ulah saya memang ban batai ki jinja ada kidon pa kade ka amendment bill dijongi by the admission of ilaka second amendment bill arja apply kanirap sibun naga benta jungi ban issue ki certificate do kamlong shoot tang kawai ka certificate henry kanlong specifically katkum ki jaj certificate ki bangi di ban issue kanirap sibun naga benta jongi ban restrict ban long vigilance hak jede ba kajurung ki babon ki briu nabar berkunjung ke jeng day crime hasilong atau jeng di kenja ke jeng di drugs berkiwi-kiwi ni la tho syai hang ni ba ka di kamram juga seng sama snong seng long kami ka special vigilance committee bahkan long husiar ji di bagi kam bala daron kono kini telang bagi polis berkata ngi ale umdei tang daga bak tin le daga bagi gua ban tho haka aing ke jungi.
In a heartwarming gesture of appreciation, the Khasi Students' Union KSU of North Khasi Hills District celebrated the remarkable achievement of a 53-year-old woman who recently completed her Bachelor of Arts degree from Balwant College, Umsning, managed by Nehu. On the 21st of September, a delegation from the KSU, led by Banjab Maring, Chairman of the Education Cell, North Khasi Hills District, along with James Hitler Maupanyang, General Secretary of KSU NKHD, Toning Lapang, Secretary of Education Cell KSU NKHD, and Jester Nongbet, Publicity Secretary of Umsning Circle, among other members from Umsning Lom Umpi, visited the residence of this inspiring woman in Umsning Umlupi. The woman's achievement in pursuing a higher education degree at the age of 53, despite the age barrier, was acknowledged with an award as a testament to her unwavering determination and hard work. The KSU members congratulated her warmly and extended their best wishes for her future endeavours.
Ya ki badlamba sibun ki jinge ke ba phiman andre phi lala ban kanjo sha kane ka thong ban pandap hak sai jing pule jing phi nagaliang ji ka Khasi Student Union North Khasi District lamba jong education cell pat jong seni bro hoi yiwan hangni ban ai khublei kerpang i phi bat ban ketbok keryang ba phinangla shushu ban ten hagi jing pule wada kata ga jungpi kaba lese khamnya naga jat benre bujungi ki bashim ya kum ne sunjang ne kum ne mojang ban ya chkhma phila long iwei na inuksa iba bhata me ka jat benre bujungi ni smuthu bha ba ka pule puthi kade brun kam bha hapo ka jat benre bujungi ni wi ka jing pap steng por jong ki samla pule lengba ke jung pule jung ki hang yata ki bakhamre henre lengba jung phi pat ni ba chung wei nuksa iba ai mensium ya ki samla pule ke jungi compare hakarta compare ha ki jing stom ni ki jinge ki ba pihak banman phila ban pendap ya ne ka banta phila yo ya ne kardam lengba jung tre stom jung phi ni nalum kaseng ni wan ni ban ketbok keryang ipi bat ba ni kerman skam lengba jungpi makan turu ya ki samla pule ki badon apo ka bri unyotra bujungi bakin shim ya phi kum ganuksa mo kin shim ya ko lakan tiu simli kum ganuksa haga im jungki bakin shim ban but ya kene ganti banong ba lengba ki bun ki jinge ndei habakadon kamon kalap ro kaple ni ba kiwe ki samla pule jong ka jat benriu ku jongi kinyu I bat kentip bai kong la kentir semli hapadeng ga jing hab ban psa ya ki khun ki ki ha jing pendun kam ni jing pendap penbiang ya ki jinun kam ki bobun haying sam handai phila kunjo ya ni ka thong phila po yo mi momer ba phila pendap ya ka bachelor of arts ci ni kermans kam ba ki samla ki jungi kini I ya kini ba kin shim ya ka pule puthi kadi ka wei na kimat ki bakong santam bakum ka jajin re buchui kwa bagi sama khasi bijungi bagi ni abe shakman bakin syukut tang hi jing pule ba ki kelas le ki kardan ki badam khamret handai bikin nangnya kenembut ya kalti ki jumpi ti lamba jung ne kesni
hadim tentu bab tak pendek ya Bosco. Mbak hadim tak pendek begini kah? Bi.
Dah abang ala pas ya ke kelas 12 hang te Pak Balwan College te ngala kwa ma ban le saya ka bi iro dan ita jing trang na mesin jonga mangakwa ban pendek saya ka bi ke komta ngala let sa ka bi ngala let puli te ha pedeng ka jing puli ha ka bi ngasno tenat lah kham tamba de kaktin khasi la jong tengah so tenat ngala hiru ngala ban omang ngala nama ngala dak ngala pas tu mentah ngala long kam dan jing ke kalong betang ka jing kentu jongai ki kena samla mo ba ngasih ngobun ki ang baka khasi ka mangi ki khasi ni ka khasi te ngala mat la dia kam de ka ba mo ka de ka jing minat ta ka de ka subjek ayu ru ka de ka jing minat hi jong kena lada ki babun ki pas ki fil we ar kamut ayu kata mo kamut kadai ki jaitu ki jaitu ki minat na kata kada ki fil ndai la da minat ke ka ba ru kan jam haba minat
Bila bang batai kendia.
halor kata namar ba yala dia ngadi khasi no ngadi khasi baka ngasu tenat ni ka khasi ngasu tenat bang puli ka tin khasi la jam hi mi kwa hi banang penya bun mentangi la keren khle ma khasi English like keren khle ko ya ki saya ong ki kena samla khalish halor kata te ngala ya ladi ngadon ka jingkwa ma ban pendep ya ka iru kamalong ta ke nga la sum jinjan ma kaliang ka pisa pilan nanta kapor ngakwa nakabanta ki kena ki bang hikai ngakwa ban ya don bat ki te kata ka jimpulir ngakwa tambah longkum ta ke la dadai badan sibuk madad dai badan haka namar ka ka subjek khasi ka kham jinja ban yo mo ban le daki ni distance education ru ka jinja mal ka di subjek khasi hablet salihu katungi haban perut por satai te ngan sadu pat mo ya ka school pat ka bang hikai ngan sadu ban ngan hapha officiate ki kena ne kumta kan te nata kadang ngapa de ngakwa ban ya don no shwa ba ki kena te ngan sampai pat hadin lada ka papenya juble ka play kalat ka denti te ngakwa hi ban pendek ka biru
So kendia no. Kendia.
ante kili kapot ngene tu bin alu bayum te hakapol bang le 11 te ngasu le kuminan rugula ngasu tang exam te ndang ala poi class 12 pada nga shem nga om ya baka mo te ngaman sing nga asu ai officiate na school te ngale kelas ke ngala di man lakas nga ai officiate te hakani ka dang ala le kan ngi iru nga ai officiate iwi nang hikai ban hikai hadu mentan nang ladek puli ke te ngadang le join train tahi banai oleh nang ladek hakani ka bi lais nami namar arhau arhajar arhau ngadang pas ketua te arhajar kumtu ini las nang no long klem don dak subjek na klem feel ke iru na like pete man ki semester na like pete hadu
Tiap ngaji yang di jumpi.
kajing ni ka don dai mo tang balong kunta ka na dai pensnga ta kajing ampoi ru shanu ma ana pensnga ta kajing ampoi ru shanu ka wei ka baning kom te kan dai ka pisama ngin hapse man ka semester hapse ma ni wajar kunta ke ni hapse ma hakapor pasti pisat das mo bener ke nan sei tamba bakwa pat ban terang ban pendek ke jing puli ngimban se mak sei bisa atak ulong kunta dan kamduna de kum nade yang ite kala ngit melabun dah Kim dan di kanu kan ke ban persya yang halor kata ke jing puli jonga ngia sotanat ba ngia let ba kun ro juang ni ka kun ro kam juang ren balai mai pi kwa school kim juang ka e ka bangale mangat ki ken long habar ki bangale ya kalen tiba bahate kim pangai ek.
The Running Meghalaya Town Association to organize a public gathering at Motpran today to voice their opposition to the authorities' recent decision to allowing certain taxis to operate from the area where auto rickshaws board passengers to Meghalaya. The protest resulted in a significant traffic jam in the vicinity. As tensions escalated due to the protests, local traffic police promptly arrived at the scene to restore order and to ease tensions. Shongdorling Maulong, the president of the Running Meghalaya Town Association, expressed his concerns to the media, citing the basis for their protests. Maulong explained that they had previously requested permission to operate their taxis from the same location but were denied on the pretext of traffic jam, while other taxis from Jayao, Laumali and elsewhere were granted the privilege. This perceived bias in decision-making prompted today's demonstration. Maulong suggested that given the absence of dedicated spot for Jayao, Laumali and other taxis, it would be reasonable for all taxis to operate on a temporary running basis instead of occupying fixed spots.
Senaya kan ya, ay ba borok controlling lang, borok controlling lang din mga ila siya. Ano dapat itu jaro kami ha. Ganjang tendang itu ya. Buang berus dah yang kali sudah. Gajingwan jongi him ta kasngi galong ba ngiyo komplain ba ki para driver jongi kisah pendik akan dikajaka bagi ya kamai jakpo man kasngi de nakaling jongi kung kasangi wan hangne wan ban kami daladi ban Peit ni danru ka jing bitar kandiat ba namar ba kumnu akpor mensuangi layakaran ban panstan lang ikini jongi hangne po motran de klem ai namar ba kirong bakladon takastan hote po ang ka parking lot jongka stan jayao. Dan nakaling jungi sikata atau ngi skap nomor bakam dan hiki caka kabubiang bangin yang ila shui running dan rei mata per ila penperai kene ke parking maki ki stan hang ne po surok de kalong kadi kata ka bankong gajeng pendom jongki yangi kinung lam bangiwan hang ne caka wan Peit di dalade de kebaari kemangil keran baka traffic department hi mata officer traffic department gi ong ba ya mata lada kamlong selensar lada pimai cakayang yang tangyaki ya kini pimai cakayang nakaling jungi nginum pedian lada pimai cakayang yakini rahap ai cakayang lang dan nakaling jungi kung kasangi ong ba ya mata lada pimla ban ai cakayang lang yangi de yakitir di benbeng swa di benbe sisendon mata dan nakaling polis traffic department ro kelakloy kelak pedeng kata ke kerang jungi tigil ong ba ya mata hi sipor nginbeng swa bat yaki bat yangiro hadu baginda la benda penbaik pada dak kumbai kena khat ini benda penbaik sada kumbai deh kedai tak kumtai ke benda kum kajingwan jungi hang ni apa modran bangiwan ban yang hang ni iwan bendawa ya kahok amar ba boros kata ngilaya kamai jakpo hang ni dari kadan kejing kibabon hang ni ngiya de sakoi gelang ru amar ba kadi ke parking lot hang ni ke badan mentah hang ni kumki taksi stand ke badan hang tu apa deh kila kelapan ya kan ke parking kelapan pra tementah kinwan pelong stan surok ke kalong semjingnya ingi kironing kiba kamai hang man kasni de plus tentang sakweru ba watam mangin tap senjaro kim island amar ba borok ki pasenjar kila tanu cetai de long kai ba pendom bat pen bitar ingi ki driver running borok amar ba lada maki ki bante ngingi nai bamse ngihapan ba mangiru de lada ki yo ban yang te ngirungi dawa bangi hapan yo apanya Tangiyo yang tang dia nsai do alis kalong kajingirap te ingi ndai menta watang ibai kali bengin yang kem aila telong kasem jingi ingi bakamai ngin sak hakun da ngin bam da namar ngin kamai mustap i bam da me telong kasem jingi ingi ba datang nam tai tai da teng kwa ya ka jing sisa hang ne ngikwa bangiwan hang ne ngikwa ya ka ekba lada kiki yo banyan ngi de banyo bat lada kiki i sabe ngiri i sabe la ngikwa tai ka tai
Katai
kajing kemajungi kalau nang ne mutran taktar hadu niu motor tu borok nama kaliruning niat borok mulai la lanyo kita ki sate sopom himya ma dai nang ne sate sorom ba niat borok
Katai ki bayang tai pat kide ki kali berkamai se
kini kali yang ni bayang ni di stan Lomuli motor bat jaya bayang ni dalam kini ki ba persa ingin menswa bat mentah maki ki bon yang ni surap dia nakai kada ba nakaliang jong ka police department nakai kada ki aila ki bakin yang ikin be te lalong no ba kipin ni surut yang ki tribal ba yang para tribal hi kipin surut de lada ki kwa ba kai ki jingsuk bakan kan yai kan yai ba ranti te lada ki be yang yakir ki hapan be la
nakaliang jong ki beras kata ki yang hae pat
ngi bros kata ngi hapan running be hang ngi hapan ya bilang ni watang mengenyang pesenja teng ki kejat siliang hamadan siliang hakali ki be yang ngi kemu be so dalong ngi kwa ba nginya lang kumjuk banyak lang kibi ke
ki adon kat nu teli ki taksi
kajing don jungi menta de ani la bon ba tamba kajing tho kajing kale sungi pengidang yom tai dang tang ado lai spa
tangga kamai runing kan
ado menta pengidang wan lai spa tali kita ha running kita
Cái kajing yang keren menta, kajing yang pergai.
kajing keren hang ne bat ki he ofsar de ki ong ba anda ngilai khot kata platform bangin ya keren nakaliang jong kini ki taksi stan hang ne bat nakaliang kasnong bat nakaliang di police department dia da ngilayo ka jubab nang ta tekin kan sadan karai hang ne kumno bikin ne yangi bat yaki kelep no gede long lang kejuk equal
Lalu kin kot ya kata.
dia kata kin pat patai ki ong kin sa call nama kilasim ki number phone teki ong kin sa call ini
Mentah kisngi bat milia.
menta kisnya ti ya kajing ajing jing mo jongki teki ong ba ngihap running lang bro long kam namdan kanunu kali ban haban yang stan ngihap running lang bro.
In another development, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong provided an update on the ongoing investigation into the unfortunate incident that occurred in May of this year, where a BSF personnel shot a truck driver in Mao Shun. The information was shared in response to a zero-hour notice initiated by MLA Gavin Millim from Sora. Tinsong assured the Assembly that the investigation is still active and underway, emphasizing the government's commitment to ensuring a thorough and impartial inquiry into the incident. He stated that the authorities are working diligently to gather all relevant facts and evidence related to the case.
Under the Rule 49A of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, with regard to the news item published in the Shillong Times dated 7 May 2023 under the caption, BSF troops allegedly gunned down trucker. So it so happened that on the night of 6 May 2023, Shri Running Nongkanri, a 34-year-old trucker who was a resident of Jalanteng village, was traveling along the Punasla Doki road along with his cousin brother by the name of Shri Debalskem Nongkanri. Credible sources indicate that the truck driver was intended to enter the bylane along the Punasla Doki road when suddenly, without rhyme or reason and without any warning whatsoever, one BSF personnel who was stationed at a checkpost at Motion village opened fire at a very close range, which hit Shri Running Nongkanri on his head, which ultimately resulted in his instantaneous death. Of course, we are now aware that the case has been registered at the Punasla police station and that further investigation was conducted. I believe that the law will take its own course and that the guilty will be prosecuted as per the law of the land and that justice will prevail as far as the unjustified killing of Shri Running Nongkanri is concerned. My concern here, however, Mr. Speaker, sir, is that the family of Shri Running Nongkanri is unfortunately not getting the humane consideration which it should be getting. The deceased has a family of his young wife and 2 young children, one age around 4 years old, another age around 3 months old, and they also belong to an extremely poor family, and there's no other breadwinner for the family presently. I was very pained to see the circumstances in which the family is now surviving, and the sad fact is that even now, 4 months have passed, no relief whatsoever have been extended by the Border Security Force. Neither the BSF nor the Government of India has sanctioned any kind of relief to the family. I would therefore strongly urge the state government through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, to kindly take up this matter in the strongest possible manner with the Government of India, so that justice is done within a fixed time, maybe a month or so, and whatever relief is sanctioned is done accordingly to the norms. I am sure that such cases in the BSF and the precedent cases will exist, which will enable the Government of India to act on the basis of laid down norms with due sense of urgency in this matter. However, I would also like to take this opportunity that given the unusual circumstances of the case, I would strongly request the state government to even consider sanctioning ex gratia assistance from its side. Of course, it's justified perhaps for the state government to take a stand. That's only the central government which should act in this case in view of the circumstances. But I would like to urge for a compassionate view or sympathetic view to be taken by the government so that justice is done to this poor family which deserves all the help that it can get. A small gesture made by the state government would go a long way towards the well-being of this grief-stricken family. So with these few submissions, sir, I resume my seat, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
At the outset, I take this opportunity to thank the honourable member of this August House, Sri Kevin Meghalaya, MLA of Swara Constituency, for tabling this 0-hour notice under Rule 49A of the Rules of Procedure of Conduct of Business on the news item which appeared in the newspaper, the Shillong Times, dated 7 May 23, under the caption BSF troops allegedly gunned down trucker. Sir, on the 5th May 2023 at around 10:24 p.m., an incident occurred in which late running Nongkanri of Jalanteng driver of truck bearing registration number ML05F3885 was fired upon by BSF personnel at Mausun village near petrol pump NH40, Shillong Dauki Road, Punusla. Sir, due to the firing incident, the driver succumbed to his injuries and died on the spot. In connection with the firing incident, FIR was lodged by the relative of the deceased, Sri Rivers Kem Nongkanri of Jalanteng, against an unknown BSF personnel at Punusla Police Station. Sir, as per the report filed by the complainant, it was intimated that the complainant and his cousin brother, the deceased person, were proceeding from Umthli village to transport buffaloes to their owner's shed, and on reaching near Mausun village, the deceased person took a right turn in order to unload the buffaloes. However, during that time, a mini truck of BSF was also following them from behind, and suddenly, without any warning, the BSF personnel rushed towards the complainant and the victim and started firing, as a result of which the victim collapsed. Sir, a criminal case by Punusla Police Station, case number 112/5/2023 under section 120B/201/302 Indian Penal Code, read with section 27(1) of Arms Act 1959, has been registered and is being investigated into. However, no one was arrested in connection with the instant case. Sir, it is also informed that a counter first information report has also been filed against the deceased driver that is late running non-criminally to the effect that on the night of 5th May 2023, mobile check post party of G Company 4th Battalion Border Security Force deployed for duty at Penusla Dauki Road near Wakadait village had cautioned the driver to stop for checking. Instead of stopping, the driver tried to escape by hitting and running over the BSF personnel on duty. The personnel on duty, sensing danger, had fired 2 rounds in the air at an interval, but the driver did not stop and tried to hit the personnel on duty. Seeing imminent threat to his life, the personnel again fired round towards the tire of the truck with an intention to stop the vehicle, but the driver turned his vehicle towards left and collided with the divider. Sir, in connection with the first information report filed by officials of BSF, a case by Penusla PS case number 13, 5 in bracket 2023 under section 307/34/353, IPC has been registered and the investigation is in progress. Sir, the investigation of both the cases are ensuing and the police officials are putting in sincere efforts to ascertain the facts and circumstances of both the cases. Sir, it may be pointed out that the gunning down of the victim had sparked the ear of the local populace and law and order situation had arisen. Sir, in view of the tense situation in the area, security has been tightened and Meghalaya Police is keeping a close watch of the situation. Mr. Speaker, sir, as of now, the situation is normal in the area. Sir, I once again take this opportunity to thank the honourable member of this August House, Shri Kevin Malem, MLA of Sora Constituency, for tabling this zero notice under Rule 49A of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business to discuss on matter pertaining to the incident which occurred in Penusla on 5th May 2023, sir.
In a recent assembly session, MLA Gabriel Waalang from Nongstan brought attention to the assistance provided to individuals affected by natural disasters, particularly victims of mudslides. He raised a poignant question regarding the disparities in the aid given to those affected by such calamities. In a contrasting tone, MLA Waalang also extended his gratitude to the government for its prompt response and compensation to a family struck by a natural disaster. Tragically, this incident had claimed the lives of 2 siblings. Waalang commended the government's swift action in providing assistance to the bereaved family.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and thanks to the Honourable Minister for giving the explanatory note on my questions. But there are a few more supplementary questions that I would like to ask. But before that, I would like to thank Honourable Chief Minister and the Deputy Commissioner of West Kharsail, Sri Garot, for giving the expressure within a week for the 2 siblings were buried alive in a landslide which hits on June 17 this year. Thank you, sir. Nongstoin is one of the areas which has been hit by a flood every year. So I would like to know from the mind of the Minister, through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, is there any separate additional fund apart from what you have shown for those prone flood areas?
In a recent session of the Autumn Assembly, MLK Nujorki Sungo, representing Maukayao, highlighted the challenges faced by the Khasi and Jaintia communities in Block 1, emphasizing their safety and development concerns. In response, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed the Assembly that the government regularly engages in discussions with the Assam government to address these issues. This ongoing dialogue reflects the government's commitment to resolving the challenges faced by these communities in Block 1.
As a probable solution, 1, sir, since 1951, our people have been cut off from accessibility to basic need. They have succumbed to what is available as dictated upon by our inherent survival instinct. One of the most important roads in Block 1 area, sir, known as the Khatkasla Mujam Jikendeng Road, which is only accessible in winter time. And this is the only road, sir, in Block 1 which do not pass through a Karbi village. It is very important, sir. the road does not pass through any Karbi village. Why I'm raising this very important issue, sir? Most of the road that the people of Khasi Penar use in Block 1 area, they have to grow or they have to pass through several Karbi villages, sir. And when there's some communal clash happen, such as the incident in Khanduli, where a communal clash happened between the Khasi, Penar and the Karbi, all the road that the Penar people used to travel, sir, the people from Karbi, they dug a very big hole, they cut trees in order to block the road so that they cannot use or access it. So that's why, sir, this very important road I've raised on the floor of the House not less than 3 times, and personally, sir, I've met the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD so many times. And once again, sir, in this very august House, through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to once again request upon our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD, sir, to kindly take a special consideration for the construction of this very important road, sir, the Khatkasla Mojam Jikendeng Road. And if we construct this road, sir, it will provide a lifeline. And in case if some communal clash happen, the people, the Khasi Penar population, they can run through a road which does not pass through a Karbi village, sir. And also, sir, point number 2, again this issue also, sir, I have raised on the floor of the House, and that is to set up one PHC either in Sier or in Molober village. Till now, all those people, all these villages in Block 1 area, they have to come all the way from Mojem, from Lamarang, from Shillong to May. If it is around 25 to 30 kilometers away, they have to come all the way to Sasniang village, sir. So that's why, sir, I would like to request upon the government. We have seen that the government has done so many good things for the people and for the state as a whole. So, sir, I would like to request upon the state government, and especially through our Honorable Chief Minister, sir, to kindly look into this matter and to set up a PHC either in Sier or in Molboyer village, sir. So, in light of the above, through you, I humbly request the state government to kindly lend a serious intervention at all the levels so as to alleviate the plight of our own people residing in this area who are subjected to untold suffering for no fault of theirs. So with this very few submissions, sir, I would like to thank you once again for giving me a chance to raise this call attention, and with a very high hope, sir, that our Honorable Chief Minister and also our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD Road, they will take keen consideration in the issue that I have raised just now, sir. Thank you, sir.
Several non-governmental organizations, NGOs operating in South Garo Hills Chokpot area, including FKJGP, AHAM, GSMC and AYWO, have jointly submitted a formal complaint to the Deputy Commissioner of South Garo Hills District regarding the persistent problem of illegal stone quarrying in Chokpot, Baduragre. The complaint filed on September 21, 2023 alleges that Alpha Marak, a contractor not native to Chokpot, has been involved in unlawful stone quarrying activities in Chokpot, Badugre. The organizations report a crucial development on March 14, 2023, when Chokpot residents in collaboration with various NGOs staged a public protest in an attempt to halt the illegal quarrying operations led by the contractor. Despite the protests and the community's demands, the contractor continued her activities, relying on counterfeit documentation. The NGOs have issued a strong warning indicating that if Ms. Marak persists in her illegal quarrying activities, they will pursue further legal and administrative actions against her.
Lalu tengah dol NGOs, South Garo Bakar DC Baksa Chokpot area o rongti kuliah ni bidengo komplain letter ko dan baksa lalu tengah DC Baksa golpuan ni ko takah aru golpuan ni ko takon lalu tengah DC namgaba hanle ko bakacakani ko takah biar daud harakken ya rongti kuari ni bidengo inquiry ko kana gata Jengna kura cakani ko nakada. Ni kisah pun jengna tahu ya rukti kuari ko bon kana kita, aro tuntung nak kita jengna di sini agan ani aku, aro lekot ani aku tak kah. Ni kisah pun mari kita bukan si aro kuliah ku yang cuma odet jengna yana tentang rapat kepada aku yang ku tiang kuliah. Jengna dol branches, tangram gaman FPGB, GSMC, AYW, aham dolbit ya absan kumonge mukangsi rapat kepada aku yang ku tiang kuliah. Ya kusan angnya agan ani bolata tela.
The President of the Meghalaya State Olympic Association MSOA, John F. Karshing, held a press conference at the Shillong Press Club to announce the upcoming second Sora Half Marathon scheduled for the 30th of September. President Karshing revealed approximately 3,975 individuals have registered for the marathon. Finally, Pariat, the General Secretary of MSOA, also provided important details regarding the event. Chest number distribution for the 5 kilometers category will take place at the MSOA office located at Polo Ground from the 26th to the 29th of September between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. and participants in the 10 kilometers and 21 kilometers categories are required to collect their chest numbers and other essential materials from the MSOA office on the 28th and 29th of September. In the bid to ensure the smooth execution of the marathon, the association has coordinated with local authorities to designate free lanes and vehicle-free routes in the region, contributing to a safe and enjoyable experience for all participants and spectators.
Yeah, that'll be fun. At least one.
Kong ni so what I could play people up kiba ya simata tasi ni kecil kecil kwa wana kum kecil putih yang mereka pernah melayan la batu kat dia pernah juga Sora International Half Marathon acara luar isu komitmen itu pipa kenika jumare tahu senang kalau kapa yo jikarkan kalau kuba niyo ya ki nongwan cimata kapau nak kerkom apply ki baik kalau kuba yo siapa di kita details sa pencai ba finding pada beri general secretary beri organizing secretary juga mereka Sora International Half Marathon dengan squad bersama ba kini kalau ka Sora International Half Marathon kemudian berbeza pada Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya, dan Jikashan Government, aku melayu Conrad K. Sangma, Chief Minister, Iba Shakle Wajbi, Sports Minister, Dr. Vijay Kumar, Commissioner Sports, Director, Kogi Sawanda, lalu beberapa sports officials, dan baru akan lagi notary juga, kam juga, MSB, ni trailer, dan perlu ini macam Shawi ba finding pada in pencai details untuk kinong simpan masuk kuat bersama ba kedua aku beli ya ki nong shop jom katain seorang aku beli SDO civil ni aku beli extra assistant commissioner jom ka Sora civil subdivision yang pulut ya ki school pro ki Malaya once kamat simpan namanya yo ka jing trikam kawa karkom warni sakamat kawa yo jika berapa lagi kena school di dapo Sora but kita cipta ka 5K karena kufan kita nak cipta di apa way sekolah dengan semua orang bahkan ni ka thong jokan masui berpeluang ini kalau kawai di thong kalong bah kawai show di fitness mo baik bagi cipta ni ka Jumare, baar ko ano kung berketiw na tulisan, naman ka niyo bagani ka ki ka wara ya ka kamay ni ang bopon kita. Ni sukumen itu ba naka jinglong ka ba mencuci nyo spa tak nyo spa mo tulisin bata, maka lensi ka puar la angkot ka balada. Mentasnya kalau Malaysia samsya kecilwan apply ki baik ba. Tegani kerben ba Islam kanan kiu kanan you kanang don ka jing benanam ni ni kam bad ka long ka jing toy jelah ka ba ni yo ini
events ko gini mo dengan events ko ikaw mga soban ko apa so ni ko ba wali ba tadi mga wali treasurer ba sa niya don ka mobile ni ko mga sampai ba hakim ni jin patai ko bon ki bon ba kalau ko jing ko ki bon ba na kelang dari India ki ba apply kita kali hari muta hangno kadang kani sora ye cara kunci sora kahai ni simba ki tipot ki ba rai mai muta ba black kita bon ba na kini siklur sauko mo sispa sauko klur di bedreo po jela India dan bon ba boptik spang ni beri juni te kini ki events kini ki jempolong ni kum kini ki jimlaka lani ki win ki mo ki tamasha ki long ki la kinti kum do ban kering yu ba wan chini apa ki wan chini ki pulut mo ki hapsa ki hap shota si ki hap bam ki hap ti te long kai ka ki ka kamai ka ji ka ki ka mi chunga jela.
In a major development, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Thursday announced that the Meghalaya government has introduced the CM Elevate program, which is poised to generate over 2,000 direct and indirect job opportunities within the state. The CM Elevate program, administered by the Tourism Department, encompasses 4 key schemes. These include the Green Villa Scheme, Homestay Scheme, Motorhome Meghalaya Scheme and Prime Tourism Vehicle Scheme. These initiatives are set to rejuvenate the tourism sector, creating job openings across a spectrum of roles and responsibilities. Dr. Measle Ampreen Lingdor, the Minister of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, underscored the program's importance in fortifying agricultural infrastructure. Moreover, Dr. Vijay Kumar D, IAS, emphasized the entrepreneurial potential of the CM Elevate program. A noteworthy feature of the CM Elevate program is its user-friendly single-window portal streamlining the application process. This ensures a seamless experience for individuals venturing into entrepreneurship.
A lot of challenges. I'm not saying that it's a rosy picture. I'm not saying that we've done everything right. We are also learning along the way. Challenges will be there, but as all my colleagues have mentioned today, it is the mindset, it is the will, the passion, the determination that we have in our hearts and in our mind. And I can tell you that we are very, that government's role is limited to creating policies, providing the ecosystem, and being able to give the different facilities to help the entrepreneurs really come up. And it is the entrepreneurs who will ultimately drive the economy and take it to the level that we want. So hence, government has a specific and, to be very frank, a limited role to play. And hence, unless we don't push entrepreneurship to a new level, we will not achieve the kind of goals that we've been targeting. Having said that, we have not limited our exercise just to entrepreneurs. We realize that we have different levels in society. And hence, if we really want an overall economic growth, the development and the work has to start at different levels. So hence, entrepreneurs have a role to play. In the last 5 years, as you're all aware, I've repeated this, I think, millions of times, that in the last 5 years alone, we have created over 40,000 self-help groups, which means we've engaged 4 lakh women in different economic activities, distributing close to 500 crores to these groups. This is very significant, keeping in mind that in the last 45 years, there were only 4,000 groups and only about 30 crores was distributed to them. That increased from 4,000, 5,000 groups today to 40 plus thousand groups. And from 30 crores, we have given them 500 crores. Similarly, if we look at all the farmers and the farmer producer groups that we have created, again, close to about 400, 500 crores has been distributed to the different producer groups. About close to 20,000 groups have been formed, and we will continue to form more groups. And this small money, seed money that we give them, allows them to do the economic activities, which sometimes just for a matter of 5,000, 10,000 or 15,000 rupees, the farmers were not able to buy the seeds at the right time. So these kind of small supports were given to different producer groups, and that has really helped them. The
generation, people understand the word of scheme. You will not get money which is doled out to you where you will not be accountable. We will help you, but you need to help yourself and clear your bank loans. We will help you, but you must make sure that that chain doesn't selfishly break with your laziness. We are appealing to young people across the state of Meghalaya. Arise, wake up, and join the modern generation of workers who look at the government not with a pathetic expectation, but look at the government, expect from their government to engage productively with them. I am confident that with Elevate, we will have more people returning to agricultural practices. We will have more mothers who will say, my son need not go for a government job. This is also an appeal to parents. You cannot expect any government to bring a government job for you at your doorstep. You have to encourage your children to be enterprising, to inculcate skills, to have thrift as a practice in their lives. If we believe in the Chief Minister's scheme that is called CMLUB, then we all have to join hands. You cannot expect the scheme and the government officials alone to function. You have to participate. You have to ensure that your days of job seeking are over and that you will be your own boss and that you will work hard so that you will create other job opportunities for other unemployed youth in your neighborhood. Today, interestingly, we had a very long day at the Legislative Assembly. I don't know how many young people watch what their leaders are debating about in the Legislative Assembly. Most of you just read snippets of information and news on the social media, which puts down the government. That is their duty.
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.